This episode of The Direction is brought to you by Glascock Log and Lumber. I said that little groove was going to be it. Dude, that is the way to roll.
That's right.
Son, I told you we're going to have some fun
You better
today.
believe it.
Man, these are footballs.
They are.
Son, that's what we come down to the honey hole for right
Exactly
there.
right. That is a sweet bass right there.
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it up.
All
We're
right.
rolling. Now, I want to explain something, folks. The camera's over there on the bank right now, and I'm not sure that they can get a picture of this fish.
I hear you, right? Man, check out the size of that thing.
Look at
There he is. That was quick.
it. You have to love it. You just absolutely have to love it. Oh, yeah, look at that slab red ear. That's a dandy of a red ear right there. Boom. Hey, I helped you release that. Did you see that?
That's right.
Not only do I knock your fish off, I tell you to turn your drag. When you got glory, I make you drop them.
I know it, right?
Everyone has a story. Sometimes it's about catching monster bass. Now that's a studly, muddly, baby. And sometimes it's about life's lessons. Every story is as unique as the person who tells it. So join us as we make some new friends, reunite with some old ones, catch a few fish, and share a story or two. I'm Mark Stowe, and this is The Direction.
This episode, The Direction stays close to home and gets the privilege of fishing a beautiful private lake nestled into the hills of Kentucky. Mark's special guest this week is Gabe Glascock of Glascock Log and Lumber. Gabe's family-run business ships lumber worldwide. In fact, they're one of the largest producers of aromatic red cedar in the U.S.
Look at this place. Isn't that crazy? Is this not a heaven? All right, Gabe. You know, back home right now, your dad's at the sawmill up there working, am I correct?
That's right.
And somehow you slid off from work to come out here and go fishing today.
Yep.
So, folks, I got Gabe Glascock with me. Gabe, I actually met your dad a few years ago working with y'all through the, the sawmill there, and y'all actually came out, logged one of my farms, and took all the cedar off of it, and you all shipped cedar all over the world,
Yeah.
you would say,
Yep.
and right out of Kentucky.
That's right.
Of all places.
Exactly.
And so we've had the opportunity to, well, get out here and do a little fishing. You guys, I'm gonna be talking a little bit about Glascock Log and Lumber. I want to say sawmill because your uncle has a business as
Yep.
well, and it uses the word sawmill on it. But anyway, we're gonna be down here in a little gem of a lake we call the Swamp. That a friend of mine owns here in Kentucky, and this is not a pond. It is truly a big old lake.
Right.
And we're gonna drop over the hill, go do a little fish catching, and we're gonna see how his fish catching skills are, not logging skills today. So, all right, well, let's hit the water and go catch some fish.
All right.
You do know what 811 is, right?
Yep. Exactly. Yep. I had to call them here about a month ago. We had a dig site right out front of the sawmill. Called up 811. They came out, checked all the lines running through the property right before the dig.
Hey, this guy just earned his own gift right here. Hey, just because you're talking a little 811, a little safe digging, here's your own custom Denali 811 rod right there. Denali builds them for me with the Call 811 logo. Call it 811 before you dig. And as we say, contact 811 before you dig nowadays. So, a little knowledge for all the viewers, and look at that. Now you got your Denali rod out of this deal.
Sweet.
Can't see nothing, and I know why, because there's so much grass. Oh, did you come get it?
Good try.
All right, I gotta go back to this cut. There he is, right out of the lily pads. I ain't getting him. I mean, get us off the zero board.
Oh,
look
there
at
we go.
Dude.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you got him real fast. You got him. Don't let him get them pads.
Alrighty.
Because you ain't got big enough
Yep.
line. Dude, look at this.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, what a way to start that day.
That's
that
right.
double, son. Look at that. Boy, look at them. Them are tanks.
Yeah.
Hey. Now, right there is a way to start the day.
That's exactly right.
Look at that fish fighting.
Check that out.
Now, look. Hey, did you think you were going to start off like that?
Not like that.
Look at those
That
fish.
is sweet.
A quick takeoff to the day. Holy smokes. I said that little groove was going to be it. Dude, that is the way to roll.
That's right.
All right. Hold that up for that camera. Look at that. Son, I told you we going to have some fun
You better
today.
believe it.
This segment was brought to you by Jinko Fishing. It's all about the action. This segment is brought to you by Denali Rods, tournament tested, tournament tough. Man, I love starting the day off on a double. I was like, holy smokes, when
Oh,
he hit
yeah.
mine and then you turn around,
Yep,
boom,
yep,
I was
there
like,
he was.
yeah. There you go. Feel like a pretty good one?
Yeah, feels pretty nice.
Oh yeah, look at there. Gabe said, let me show you how to do this, Mark. I like it. Hey, you're gonna have some fun trying to get a
yeah.
fish out of the grass
That's
on that
right.
spinning
That's
reel.
right.
Look at that. Oh yeah, oh, that's a good one. Man, these are footballs, son. I mean, absolute, he got that whole mouthful of. Look, so let's grab him by the belly. Bring him up.
Yeah.
Son, look at that football. Son, that's what we come down to the honey hole for right
Exactly
there.
right.
Look at that. Hold that fish out there and say, look, tell him, I'm the man.
I'm a man.
Oh, son, that is a dandy.
Oh, yeah.
Look at them quality fish,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Dude, when we came here the last time, we wasn't catching nearly that kind of quality. I mean, they were nice fish. Them are solid 3.5
yeah.
pounders.
That is a sweet bass right there.
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it up.
All
We're
right.
rolling. Gabe, them are solid fish, man.
Yes, they are. Hey, I pulled that fish out and the water dropped an inch in the lake. Oh,
look
there's
at
one
you.
right there.
Look at you.
Well,
Oh, Gabe, hey, you got the right bait now.
I
Come
know,
on.
I know.
It ain't
It's-
nothing but the
That's
fishermen
right,
now,
you got
brother.
it, you got it.
It ain't nothing but the fishermen making that mistake.
That's right.
Hold up now.
Can't
I'm
argue.
not real nice. Let me know.
That's right. I can't argue
Hey,
fast.
I'll kick you when you're down.
That's
now.
right,
You let
that's
me-
There's one.
Right off of the stick. Get out of that grass. Come on, do a little dancing for us. Now see, there's what makes the frog bite dangerous. See how he got it in his bottom lip there?
Yeah,
See, he missed the bait, but it,
it still got him.
yeah. There you go, little frog fish right there. Oh, I love it. Man, it never gets old, Gabe. Never
no.
gets old.
Oh no.
Well, you got a pretty neat story, bub, because you actually, mom, dad, you were homeschooled,
Yep,
correct?
that's right.
And then you kind of followed in dad's footsteps, so to speak, in
Yeah,
the family, because
exactly.
your granddaddy and family are all loggers,
That's right.
Am I right?
That's exactly right.
A couple years ago, your dad actually drove over to one of my farms. I called
Right.
him up, and me and him met, and we talked about logging cedar off one of my farms. I'd
Yep.
never logged cedar before. And so you guys actually harvest and log cedar and ship it all over the world. I mean,
Exactly.
literally, it goes out of the state of Kentucky,
Yep.
across the globe.
That's right.
And so your dad come out, met with me. I didn't know anything about cedar logging. And me and him got talking about life, everything
Oh,
in
yeah.
general.
Oh, yeah.
Then I figured out your dad actually is a preacher.
That's right.
And where does he preach at?
So he's part of Mission for Christ. It's a small church plan out of Bloomfield, Kentucky. Main central focus is doing mission work, whether that be domestically in the U.S. or out of the country. So we spend quite a bit of time in El Salvador doing mission work there. There's a missionary couple that we help fund that live there full time. We also do outreach to prison ministries, do quite a bit of outreach to drug rehabilitation centers, things like that.
That's awesome. Oh, there we go on the old swim jig now. He ain't Gabe-sized fish, but look at all of them following him. Did you see how many of them were following him? Look, watch, let's see if they're still there. There was like 3 or 4 right behind him coming after that bait. I love a swim jig. Nothing like thumping them in the head with that. Look at that. Hey, see, good subjects bring good fish.
Hey, that's exactly right.
Amen to that,
Amen.
right? This segment is brought to you by Rust-Oleum Paint and so much more. Gabe, this is 2.
I know it.
I think you are letting up the pedal here, and you're catching. Yep. I mean, these are giants. Now I want to explain something, folks. The camera's over there on the bank right now, and I'm not sure that they can get a picture of this fish.
I hear you, right?
You're never coming back now, are you?
Man, check out the size of that thing.
Hey, it's actually a 6-pounder. The camera's a little far away. That's the
exactly
problem.
right.
So we can make up lies out here now. Oh, that looks like pretty good.
It's pretty nice in there.
Yeah. Look at this. From the lumber, from the sawmill to the bass boat right there. Oh, that's a nice fish.
Oh, yeah.
He says, let me get. The problem with that spinning reel is getting them out of that grass.
Getting them out of that grass.
Yep, that grass.
Yeah. Nice fish right there.
Make it where you can see him. He came with salad.
Yes, he did. That's a really nice fish right there. Felt great.
Feels great. Hey, quality fish though.
That's right.
I mean, just look at that, how healthy and big. And that's all from fertilizing these lakes and taking care of them. You can see all the grass out there. I mean, just beautiful fish. You wanna let him go?
Sure.
I better not take the privilege of that.
All righty.
Look at
There he is. That was quick.
Dude, you have to love it. You just absolutely have to love it. You see them bluegill beds? Look, see, throw it that bed over.
Alrighty.
Lower your rod tip too when you're fishing that fluke.
Okay.
Keep it down. Yeah, I think you got it. Nope, you're in that grass. Tell you what, let's cut over here to this levee a second. We'll come back around. Look, here's another bluegill bed right there. Look at that. Dude, them bass are all over them bluegill beds. Yeah. Look at that. Son, I threw right in that bluegill bed, yes, right there by the boat, and just chomp.
In no time.
Oh, that's a nice chunk there.
Nice one.
And look how green they are from being down in that grass. Yeah. They look like Florida bass. Whew, man. All I can say, Gabe, I'm glad Richard let us come in here.
Yeah.
It's fun. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Love catching bass like that. So much fun. See you, little boy. This segment is brought to you by Power Pole. Swift, silent, secure. Oh, it was me. That fish hit my bait. I didn't think he went after my bait, and he just... That is the best laugh of the day. Right there. You got one?
Nope.
That fish I pitched my worm out there, and he just grabbed it. I thought he was swirling at something else.
Yeah.
Well, he was swirling at my bait. Oh. Did you catch the one on that end?
Good. He caught him out of the middle.
Look at that.
Man, they love that grass.
Oh, yeah. Hey, they know where their safe haven is.
Hey, that's exactly right. Get him out of there.
Gabe, you're on your own now.
I got him.
It's each man his own.
Hey,
I'm kidding. Hey, look at that fish. I mean, them are just beautiful.
Those are beautiful bass.
Dude, I know one thing. So the next bed we come up on, we just gonna have to stay way back.
All right.
So we don't spook them.
Yep.
That's me talking to me.
All righty.
Because I did bad boat control here. Dude, look at that fish. You're rocking.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Oh.
Hey, I helped you release that.
That's right. That's right.
Not only do I knock your fish off, I tell you to turn your drag. When you got glory, I make you drop
I know it. I know it, right?
I'm kidding. Dude, that's awesome. What a fun day. Well, you know what? You know the fun part of all of it is everybody wants to know all your information about Glascock Sawmill, or Glascock Log and Lumber, not Sawmill. You can go to Glascock Log and Lumber, right?
Yep.
.com.
Yep. Glasscocklumber.com.
That's right. All you Kentucky folk out there needing some cedar taken off your farms, right there.
Yep.
This guy and his dad, they did mine, and they did a tremendous job, and everything was wonderful, and it was a nice paycheck. And it's kind of like this place we're at here. You know, it crosses over into us fishing right here. Look at this. We're gonna wind them baits all the way up. But it's like coming into here. You know, you take this fishery, Richard does it right. He takes care of it. He fertilizes some of the grasses and does things to make it a good fishery.
Exactly.
And we got to do the same thing with our habitat.
That's
for
exactly
deer,
right.
quail, turkey, all of the above.
Yep.
So, all right, we better get back to fishing because it looks like the snapping turtles are mating, and now the worms are mating. Did he get it? Oh, I was gonna say, I saw him come up there. I was like, he's coming. Look at that. Now, that's a nice one. I think that topwater's just catching quality. Oh, Gabe, you showing off, man. Look at that dandy. What a beautiful fish. I'm coming to help. You got it?
I got it.
Look at that fish. Son, this is the Glascock Fishing Show.
That's right.
Look at that dandy.
Oh, yeah.
Them are such pretty fish. And they are all over these bluegill beds. Month of June, 88 degrees outside. And we're catching horses like that right there, Gabe. Now it's time for your safe digging moment of the week, brought to you by 811. Always remember to call before you dig. Our 811 moment of the week go to these Kentucky bluegills on this hidden gem of a lake. The bass love them, and so do I. Just fishing off the dock was like heaven. It reminds me that you don't even need a boat to have a fun time fishing. Hey, Gabe. Son, look at that fish right there. Son,
There he is.
look at that. Now right there, that could be your wrap-up fish of the day, right there.
Exactly.
You know, a good day of fishing.
Yep.
We actually were talking about quitting early.
Yep.
But when you hook up with a fish like that, look at that fish. Turn him around there, look at that. There you go. All right, Gabe. That's gonna be our closer of the day right there. We're gonna call that our wrap-up of the day.
Sounds good.
I mean, son, that is a beauty of a fish. Look at that.
He is.
Absolute beauty. I'm stealing your fish there. Look at that. Well, you made it look good. This guy's wrapping the day up on a big old fish catch.
Right.
You know, I like wrapping up on fish because it's a little more exciting.
Exactly.
So anyway, been a fun day.
Yep.
And that's a little add-on fish right there to the day.
Exactly right.
Because the truth of it is, let's tell the truth.
Okay, yep.
We did a wrap-up about 10 minutes ago, but when he hooked that fish, I said, hold on. We're showing that, so hold it up one more time.
Alrighty.
And this young man is catching some good ones today. We're out of here. These lakes like this are still a challenge,
Yep.
but there's more fish in them, a little less pressure, and that makes them a whole lot of fun.
That's exactly right.
So, all right, Bubba, well, I'm gonna look forward to doing it again.
All right.
The direction is brought to you by 811. Know what's below, call before you dig. We would also like to thank these fine partners. Closed captioning is brought to you by USA North. Call 811 before you dig.